Hello and welcome to the Edexcel Mathematics GCSE grades 9 to 1 new style paper. This is the paper 1MA1/1F. It's the first paper in the foundation tier and it's a non-calculator paper. And what we're doing now is picking up in question 7. It says one day Sally earned £60. She worked for 8 hours. Work out Sally's hourly rate of pay. Ordinarily that would be insultingly easy, but this is a non-calculator paper, so it's really a test of your times tables. So what we want to do is divide £60 by 8. Now we know 8 times 8 is 64, which is a bit too much, so that it's got to be 7. And 7 times 8 is 56. We take that way, that leaves a remainder of 4. Now you don't necessarily need to bring down the 0, because you can know that the remainder of 4 means that's 4/8, which is 1/2, which is 0.5. So we know the answer is going to be 7.5. But in case that you didn't know that, you would then put in a decimal point and a 0. You'd put a decimal point in up here, and you'd bring down this 0. And then you've got 8s into 40, which, you know, from your 5 times tables is 5. 5 times 8 is 40. And there's no remainder. But of course we're dealing with pounds, so it's important to show that you understand that it's money. So the answer is not 7.5, it's £7.50. Okay, question 8. Actually, I don't want anyone to think that's £7.56. That is actually a 0. There we go. So in question 8, it says work out 15% of 80. There are so many ways we can do this in our head. One way, well, the first thing to understand is that 15% means 15 out of 100. So what we're actually trying to work out is 15 divided by 100 times 80. Now the obvious thing to do here is to cancel out the 0 here and the 0 here, which is the same as 15 over 10 times 8. So now we can either say that's 15 times 0.8, or we can say that's 1.5 times 8, or we could say that's 30 times 4, which is 120, and then divided by 10, which is 12. So our answer is going to come to 12 whatever. Let's do it this way. Let's say that's equivalent to 30 over 10 times 8, which is equal to 3 times 8. Sorry, that's not right. Times 4. I said 4 and then I went and wrote 8. Okay, so that's 3 times 4, which is 12. Another way we could have done it is to say 1.5 times 8 is equal to 1 times 8 plus 0.5 times 8 is equal to 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. There are many other ways we could have done it, but it sort of boils down to this kind of way. The other way you could have done it is just to have done 15 times 80 as a long multiplication, and that's 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 8 is 40, so that's 400, and then that's 10 times 80, which is 800, which is equal to 1200, and then you do 1200 divided by 100. Any way you want to do it, your answer is going to come out as 12. Okay, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.